We need to understand, if we have to stay sensible, we must be consciously aware. Every moment of our life, if we are aware that we are mortal, we will organize and plan our lives and the little time that we have and the energy that we have in the best possible way. This is a time when mortality is so obvious to everybody. This is a time to understand our focus should be on the nature of our life and the quality of this life. Right now, most people's focus is on their lifestyle. So everybody is crying about the loss of lifestyle. I'm saying if you have life, it's good enough. Lifestyle is just of our times. If all of us were here 1,000 years ago, maybe all of us would be living in huts. Do not be committed to lifestyle. Your commitment should be to make this life as beautiful as possible. If you shift this focus, we will go through any kind of time. In terms of comforts and conveniences, no generation ever had these kind of comforts and conveniences. No generation had survival better organized than this generation. We just have to make sure nobody starves, that's all. Rest of it is only loss of lifestyle. Don't make big fuss about it. This is a time for every human being to build themselves into a higher possibility, either in your competence, in your emotion, in your thought, in your experience of life, in your joyfulness, in your peacefulness. In every way, please use this time to upgrade yourself. When time to act in the world becomes open, you will be in a great advantage. See, our problem is, if we get one problem, we want to multiply it into many. No, if you get one problem, let's see how to handle that. Don't multiply it in your head. Yes, it is a serious issue, it's not a joke. Yes, there is tremendous losses for everybody, but focus on being committed to your life, not to your lifestyle. Then you will see everything will change in many ways. If you're committed to enhancing your life, lifestyle will happen according to our competence and in the times in which we live. See, we must understand our lifestyles are all not made by us. Our lifestyles are of the times. We must understand this. 300 years ago, if you want water in the morning, you had to walk down to the well or river or pond to carry 2 buckets of water. Today, how many young men and women are even capable of carrying 2 buckets of water a mile? Physically capable, they're not anymore. So you open the tap, water comes, hot water comes, cold water comes, everything happens, and you're cribbing and cribbing and cribbing. Please don't crib. Use your life, because whether you do something or not, whether you're joyful or miserable, whether you're making something out of yourself or nothing out of yourself, time is rolling away. Time is ticking away. If you are conscious every moment of your life, well, you wouldn't want to waste one moment doing something that doesn't mean anything to you. You would do only what truly matters to you. If all of us were doing only what genuinely matters to us, we will be living in a fantastic world.
A wise person once said that in order to live a creative life, you have to lose the fear of being wrong. The same could be said about living a beautiful life. For each person living a beautiful life, it's important to note that it will look unique differently. No person is the same. However, you know the things that will make you happy. You also know the things that will make you feel miserable and stuck. In moving forward to create a beautiful life, there are a few things you should consider. So let's discuss that. First is express gratitude. There is something to be said about someone who is constantly in a state of gratitude. It's not something that easy to cultivate if you are pessimist. However, it's not impossible to turn the tide. Start by keeping a gratitude journal. Every day, write down 3 things that you are so grateful for. When you find yourself in a situation that is frustrating, do your best to find the silver lining of it all. When you practice a spirit of gratitude, you open up your heart to be able to receive more. Second is be positive. Life will offer its fair share of ups and downs. It's easy to be positive when everything is going well. It's very difficult to be positive when all you can see is trouble. However, understand that the tough times won't last, but your spirit will. The best way to get through the challenging times in your life is to remember to be positive. Always focus on the good. It's not that you shouldn't notice or recognize the bad. However, it's important to create a plan. Take a deep breath and be positive through it all. A beautiful life has its challenging moment. Third is serve others. Remember that you are not an island. You live in the world with other people and should honor that. A wise woman always said that service is the rent we pay for living. Find different ways to serve those in your community. It will deepen your heart's ability to give and receive love from others. A person who is living a beautiful life tends to possess a beautiful heart. Fourth is discover and pursue your dreams. Many people walk around aimlessly because they don't really have any dreams. Realized dreams play a role in a beautiful life. Once you discover what your dreams are, pursue them. If you desire to travel the world, create a plan to save money and make that happen. If you like to become a millionaire, study other millionaires and implement the strategies you learn. It's one thing to know what your dream is. It's another thing to actually pursue the dream and implement the step to get there. Don't become stagnant if you are experiencing disappointments. They are part of life. Even though you might hit a few bumps in the road, never give up on your dreams. It's a part of what makes your life feel worthwhile. As you work towards making this life a reality for yourself, know that you will experience obstacles. Whenever you are trying to move in a positive direction, life will throw a few curveballs at you. Don't let the obstacle deter you. Be ready in your pursuit of a beautiful life and you will have it. Hope you like the video. Please share, subscribe and like.